First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On play action, Young. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. Another run here with Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Marking right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball?
And he will get into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Shot. 17. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Ooh. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And he's going to go down. It's a sack. The penalty marker's on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal.
Let's go. Yellow. 43. Red. Yellow. Hut. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He pulls it in around the 5.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Out to his right.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
52 block. Come on. Set. Hut.
Hubbard. And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Ready? Ready. 33. Striker. 3. 6. Mega.
On 4th down, Young. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throw it again from his own end zone. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just...
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Third and 2. And Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, bring up a fresh set of downs. So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
You can win so fast as an edge rusher. You put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. That's over the middle to his tight end Sanders. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Ready.
Little play action with Young. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now Young. Throw across his body is complete. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the...
That is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And good running on the return. That'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Check. 79 Broncos.
The drive to begin here with a run by Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Liking 18, go!
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And a lefty Penix on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful.
That one taken in. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Panthers 14, Falcons 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. You're going to go play action with Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. 52 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Great London. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Let's go now. Say.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
On play action, Young. A throw left side, caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
33, yellow. Cut.
They try to run for it with Hubbard. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs.
Mike, I actually thought they did a pretty nice job stringing this out on 3rd down, but they just can't get him on the ground. So, nice job there by the back, knowing exactly what he needed, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the full.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Ready up.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it
10
on
seconds.
fourth down.
Here we go. Set. Loose. Ready?
They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Short throw taken by Pitts. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's going to have a first down. He'll work his way up past the 50.
And these are the tough yards you judge a back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 22 yards there. First down, Atlanta.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting the lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. Room to run past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. It is a big play there for the Falcons. An even 40 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the toss, it's Robinson. He's to the 10. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Who is able to add the extra point. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun. Young. Was to his right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier again. And 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
Here's Young. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Ready. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. There he goes again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. 65 track. 65 track. Here we go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one good for a dozen. A very quick 1st down.
That's good for the Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Plant. It's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting goal. They've got it at the 3. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 49. High game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. At midfield. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. That will tie the game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Ray McLeod on the return.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Penix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On third down, Penix. This is intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Penix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First down.
They run over center with Robinson. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Let's go.
Hand off. It's Algier. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Here is first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown Falcons. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
They'll run. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's
Ready up. Come on, set. Right, blue, 32. Ready, ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line.
Ready?
Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll stick to the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Work to do, the crowd helping the defense. 3rd down and 9. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, ready?
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald down for the extra point. He gets it to go. Panthers will go up by 7.
Panthers 42.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Rush to his left. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.